Divine peace and blessings, everyone. This is Khalees with Spirit Guided Tarot, and this is Capricorn's November 15th through the 30th reading for 2019. The oracle card that I pulled from my Moonology deck, the answers you need are coming. That's full moon in Gemini. Okay, let me test out my camera's vision today. Sometimes it likes to pick up text and sometimes it doesn't. So this card is pretty much, saying that there is a serious conversation that needs to happen before matters can get resolved, or it could also be a warning that you might need to watch what you say. I'm a Capricorn too, and I know that I'm a bit sarcastic, so I'm really, comfortable with my words. Um, so you know, this card in particular is basically saying, just be careful how you speak to those on the receiving end of your words. Um, because the answer you get might not be the answer you want. Okay. And the reaction you get might not be the reaction you want either. So it's a warning, in my opinion, to, be careful with your words. Um, if you're going to have an important conversation, stay calm, okay? Just relax, be yourself. Not entirely, because I know us Capricorns can be sarcastic, but overall, my point is to remain calm, speak what your heart is saying, and move on. If it's a situation that you might need to laugh about and be over and done with it, then laugh about it and be over and done with it. Move forward, if it's an ending that you're putting things to an end, just choose your words wisely. Ooh. For those of you who are looking for, jobs, this is the perfect time for you to put in job applications, regardless of it being Mercury retrograde. Capricorns were climbers, and, you know, Mac- mm, just know. Mercury, I don't know what spirit was just trying to get me to say, but it didn't come out right. Mercury retrograde will pass. So it's not a problem, you know, it's no problem putting in job applications if you're looking for work. Okay. Let's see. Let's get some cards out here for Capricorn's reading November 15th through the 30th. Spirit guide. Can I get 5 cards, please? 5 cards for Capricorn. Who you? Ace of Swords. Okay, so yeah, let the communication commence. Ace of Swords, Libra, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. It's just uh, 10 of Swords. 10 of Swords, that is Scorpio energy. Okay. The Sun. Okay. That's Sun energy. That's some optimism with things changing. And okay, let's see. The Three of Swords. What is going on? Okay. What is this? Prince of Swords. Okay, so let's start there. Let's see what's going on here, Capricorn. All right. So we have the Ace of Swords, the 10 of Swords, the 3 of Swords. So we have Libra 3 times on the board. We have, we have Scorpio on the board. We have Gemini on the board as well. And we have the Sun. Okay. So it just seems like to me that Capricorn is searching for their happiness. Okay. With regards to, opportunities, okay, of a fresh start with this 10 of Swords energy here. This 10 of Swords ending, the conversation pretty much you're having with someone is going to bring a close to a cycle, okay? Whatever betrayals you felt you were going through, whatever pain you were going through in a relationship is, it's over with. And it seems to me with the Sun card here, you have already healed during the time that you were making up your mind whether or not you were going to leave this person or not. And, you're optimistic about where things are headed with regards to this breakup. You're like, there is more out here for me, so I don't have a problem with stepping away from this. Let's find out, okay? Seven of Pentacles, okay? I have to, every once and again, adjust my camera, so let's see what else. Oh, my card spirit guides. Okay. You came out first. The Strength card, the Prince of Cups, and the Chariot. Let's see what else. Pick one from the middle. The Emperor. Okay. So it looks like to me that you are looking for opportunities. You're going to, you're looking for opportunities if it's regarding work, and with regards to, pulling in your soulmate. Take whatever resonates with you. This is a general reading, but it looks like to me that you're closing a situation, that you've gained your strength from the situation. You pretty much regained strength and regained clarity, with regards to where you stood with this person or with this employer, and that with this opportunity, you've planted your seeds in this, as far as like it's more mental, planning, like you planned ahead without this person knowing that you were going to leave. And during that time, you were healing and you were closing the cycle mentally and emotionally. And that gave you some optimism with the Sun and some strength to carry on. And pretty much with this Prince of Cups here, going out to find better emotional bliss elsewhere, and fast, with the Chariot energy. So we have the Seven of Pentacles, which is Taurus energy. We have the Strength card, which is Leo energy. And together, that is, you seeking to improve your life. At the same time, it's all about you, okay? And you don't have time for other people at this time. It's like, I'm going to do me, I'm going to take care of me, love me emotionally. I'm going to do this with that, the Prince of Cups is Cancer. It's also Scorpio, and it is Pisces energy. So that combination of, having, protected yourself further more from the Ten of Swords, whatever betrayal and pain you went through, with regards to the Prince of Cups, again, with, that inner work that was being done in Pisces. And then, moving forward with that self-love, with Cancer, with the Chariot here. And you come out of this as the Emperor because you planned all of this and you have your ducks lined up in a row. So therefore you could move forward, in that you could, progress in the way that you, would come out on top of this and not on the bottom. And, being a Capricorn, I understand what it's like, we've learned, to pretty much stand our ground. But when the floor is wet and you start slipping and sliding, it's like, okay, it's time for me to search for ground somewhere else. And that's what you're doing right now. You are leaving and you're okay with it. And, the conversation that you have later on with this person to actually close this cycle, that will be happening between the first and second week. Well, the third and fourth week of November. My apologies. I'm in the 15th through the 30th reading. So, this Aries energy is you taking action, you coming out on top and forcefully, you're standing your ground, you're exiting. Okay. And so let's see if there is anything else. Okay. The Eight of Swords. Okay. Why? Okay. The Queen of Wands. Okay. Okay, I'm going to take you. The Nine of Cups. Awesome. Awesome. I'm going to take you. The King of Swords. And then we have the Two of Pentacles. Okay, so let me take a look at the shadow energy. Look at you. The Queen of Pentacles. Look at you. All right, let me sit this down here. Take a look at what we've got. And I've been knocking my camera. Okay, so we have the Eight of Swords, we have the Queen of Wands, the Nine of Cups, the King of Swords, and the Two of Pentacles. So we have Pisces on the board once again, working to clear your mind and release yourself from your situation. The Queen of Wands is that beautiful giving person that does charity, that person that is attractive and very busy and hardworking at the same time, full of fire and just pow. Okay, beautiful. And then this is how you came to be. You went through your swords moment, you gathered your strength and transformed into the Queen of Wands. Okay, to move on to the matter of fact, let me go back. Let's go back here. Let's see how all of this transpired once more from a different angle. So we have the Ace of Swords, which is the beginning of a communication and conversation. Okay. And right beneath that, we have that, watching your seeds grow. Like, I put in work here and I don't see what it is that, I put in, you're putting in, and where I pretty much am receiving. And, I don't think that this is good for me because the Eight of Swords has me in my mind. And, you have me, just going crazy at the moment with regards to how, of an imbalance this has been. Okay. And then the Ten of Swords happens. You closed out that cycle. You took those swords, you added two more, and you closed out that cycle. Okay. And you regained your strength. And you did this mentally first. And you had personal conversations with yourself, and you went through all of the emotions that you were having, and you said, you know what, I know what it is I bring to the table. I know what it is I am doing and where it is I would like to go, and you're pulling me back. You're not moving forward. It's like the story of the racehorse and the donkey. Okay, don't let me be the donkey and you be the racehorse, because I'm not going to allow you to, continue to have me looking back to see what it is you're doing and how far along are you on this journey with me. And if this is our journey that we're going together, we should be going in the same direction. And if not, then you need to get off of my lane, because you're causing me problems, mental and emotional problems. Okay. Bad enough here. I see the King of Swords. That energy is a person that is emotionalist. The King of Swords can be logical and they're all up in their head and they're all about leadership and firm handles on situations and control. They lead with, that formality of law and justice and fairness, but sometimes they're not always fair and just as a Libra, okay? And, or, fair and just as a Gemini, or fair and just as, the Aquarius. So, them having that, ability to bring fairness into a situation, it doesn't appear here that, especially with the Two of Pentacles here, um, it just doesn't seem like it was something that Capricorn could manage, all of the things that Capricorn has going on, and then having to constantly look back to see where this person was. And for cross watchers, I apologize if I, offended you with the donkey and the racehorse story, but that is life. Okay. Life says, you can either run with me towards better things, or you can be the donkey and be left behind. And that's pretty much what Capricorn is saying. Okay. So the Eight of Swords, coming out of that mental and emotional blockage, okay, freeing herself from that and transforming into the Queen of Wands, putting all of her, desires and actions, Aries action, Leo, pretty much, thinking of self, and the Nine of Cups. It's a wish fulfillment that she's chasing. Okay. It's a wish fulfillment that brings her that son. Okay. That is right up here. It is that wish and that desire for a better, stable life that she is chasing after. And yes, this is geared towards women in particular. Sorry, guys, I'll do a video for you guys next. All right. And then the Three of Swords, that is, quarrels with the Ace of Swords. And it's not a misunderstanding. The truth is being spoken here. Okay. And that need for rest, a matter of fact, a permanent break. Okay. Not even a respite, just a break. With the Four of Swords, putting those swords together, it's like just a permanent break. Let's just call it quits. Right. And that is coming fast within the last 2 weeks of November. Okay. And the King of Swords is this person, it doesn't have to be necessarily a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius, but this is a person who has the qualities of being emotionalist, self-serving, unemotional, non-affectionate, type of person. And, especially in the bedroom, the King of Swords is that energy of just like, with the Chariot, they're fast serving, they probably fuck you fast and make you come and everything. But at the same time, it's like, listen, it's more to life than sex. And I need to know that you're not trying to fuck me real good so that you can get half of what it is I'm making over here. Okay. Because it ain't working. If it worked in the past, it's not working now. Okay. We're not doing a trick nasty thing. Okay. So let's see here. Then we have the Knight of Swords energy with the Emperor and the Two of Pentacles. Okay, so the Knight of Swords is taking on an opportunity, transforming into that Emperor, and he's going to be juggling situations. Okay, he's going to be, but at the same time, when you take a good look at the Two of Pentacles, the Pentacles are balanced. He balanced out the situation. Okay, he balanced out the situation. He doesn't look worried, not one bit. All right. He's holding his pentacles, and this is infinity. He's like, you know what? No more. No more will I have to worry about me, myself, and somebody else if they're not, someone that I would necessarily have to take care of, such as my children or whatever have you. Okay. And then here on the bottom, you have the Queen of Pentacles energy. Okay. You might not be totally yourself yet. You may be still healing and coming into that devil energy quite soon. Okay. And with the Eight of Cups, you are definitely leaving the situation behind. Okay. And the Alchemist, you are again receiving messages from the divine creator. And I'm looking at how this, you're thinking of how to actually make whatever plans you have. Looking at this infinity sign here and this infinity sign all up in here, You're thinking of how you can make your plans manifest, even if it's faster. With a combination of things, you could be doing multiple things, okay, with regarding your pentacles, which has to do with your health and your family and your money, finances, work, career, whatever have you, your emotional outlook, improving your emotional health and recovering, okay, with the swords, sharpening your mind again, with the wands, putting passion back into your life, okay, and then the world, boom. It's like success is yours. You are going to figure this all out, and you are bringing justice to a situation. And here we go with Libra again. So, there is a strong possibility that some of you may have been coupling with Libras, Capricorn, and that's pretty odd. Capricorns and Libras, that air and earth energy doesn't always mix, and that might have been a situation. You probably enjoy this person's conversation and then realize they were a bit narcissistic and controlling at the same time, with a lot of religious factors going on too, with justice, or just like a compilation of different religious factors, and religious understanding that kind of like may have interrupted their way of dealing. They're just a little too strict, okay? Their way of doing things with you and celebrating life with you, but it's always about celebrating them. And we can't have that as Capricorns, because we need love and we deserve love just like everyone else. Even though sometimes Capricorn gets a bad rap, so do other zodiac signs as well. So never fret over what people think of you and so on and so forth when you're moving forward to do what's best for you, because what's best for you is best for those you're taking care of and best for you in the long run. Okay? Overall, your passion, your emotional and mental stability, your work. Okay? And we know Capricorns, we love to climb, we love to work. So this was for Capricorn. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe if you are interested in a personal reading. Look for me on facebook.com/Spirit Guided Tarot. You can instant message me or book an appointment. I'll approve it if I'm available, but do leave a comment. All right, signing off. Divine peace and blessings.